Hola, estudiantes. I am going to review with you today how to conjugate reflexive verbs in the preterite tense. So reflexive verbs you'll recognize because they have a se on the very end of them. So casarse means to get married. And when you get married to someone else. So it has this reflexive pronoun on the end. The first thing you need to do when you conjugate a reflexive verb in any tense is basically get rid of that say, right? Get rid of the say. And the say is the pronoun. And the say in the reflexive pronoun it still exists, but now it goes in front of the verb. So the say changes to a may in the yo form. The say changes to a te in the tu form. And the say remains the say in the él, ella, usted form. In the nosotros form, it changes to a nos. In the vosotros form, it changes to an os. And in the ellos, ustedes form, it changes to a se, right? So you take off the se, and then it goes in front of the verb after the subject pronoun. So yo me is what you'll say. You'll have two pronouns, yo me. Then you can see, since we took off the say, we have a regular AR verb. When we conjugate an AR verb, we take off the AR. So for the preterite tense, you would say yo me casé. Oops, I forgot to add my add-ins. Here's another way you can do the accents. I will go to insert special character, and then I kind of draw it. It's ugly. And then I can just insert it right there. If I know I'm just going to use them now and then, that's how I'll do it. So yo me casé. If I know I'm going to be writing a lot, I'll go to easy accents. That's an extension I added to my Chrome. You can add it too. I select the language, Español, Spanish. Here we go. And then this is easy because I just have all my accents right there. That's how I do this. On docs, you might actually have a quick little keystroke you can do, but I don't. I need to figure that out. So for the tu form, tu te, because the se became a te, and then it's the past tense, casaste, the preterite tense. Endings, casaste, tú te casaste. Él, ella, usted se casó. Se casó. So we still have the same endings for preterite. AR verbs. Nosotros nos casamos. We got married. Vosotros os casasteis. Y'all got married. Ellos, ellas, ustedes se casaron. Muy bien. So the biggest mistake I usually see when people do this is they either forget to take off the se, and then it just gets crazy. Or they take it off, but they forget to put it back in front as a me, te, se, nos, os, se. That's how I remember the preterite endings. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Those are my reflexive endings, my reflexive verbs. All right. I had a hard time finding an ER reflexive verb to use with you, and so this is one I found, atreverse, which means to dare. So first thing you do when you conjugate a reflexive verb in any tense is take off the se and put it in front, me. And then atrever is an ER verb, so we take off the ER ending. I'm not going to do that right now. Well, sure, I will. Atrever. Muy bien. And then we add the preterite ending. So yo me atreví. I with an accent. Tú te atreviste. Ella, usted se atrevió. Accent on the O. Nosotros nos atrevimos. Vosotros os atrevisteis. Ellos, ustedes. Oh, I forgot to say. Don't do that with reflexive verbs. Se atrevieron. Muy bien. Unirse is an example. Oops, that means to get together. unite. So we would take off the se, and we have an IR verb, and we conjugate it like an IR verb in the preterite tense. So yo me uní. Yo me uní. Tú te uniste. Él, ella, usted se unió. Accent on the o, unió. Nosotros nos unimos. Vosotros os unisteis. Ellos, ustedes se unieron. Muy bien. We are soon going to learn the irregular preterite, and basically, once you learn the irregular conjugations, it's the same. So, darse cuenta means to realize. It's one of our vocab words this chapter. So, you just take off the se right there, and then dar is irregular. You're going to learn that soon. So, I'm going to give you a little preview. It's yo me dio, or di, sorry, yo me di cuenta, I realized. Tú te diste cuenta, you realized. Él, ella, usted se dio. One thing you'll learn about the irregulars is there's no accents on the irregular preterite, only the regular. Nosotros nos dimos cuenta, we realized. Vosotros os disteis cuenta, y'all realized. Ellos, ellas, ustedes se dieron cuenta. And that is an example of one of the irregular ones. And the reason I brought that up is because when you do this on your homework for this chapter, number 3 has that in there, and it is irregular. So you're going to write your answers over here. I actually made it a little bit easy for you. I already put in the reflexive pronouns. So then you just have to go here and conjugate the verb. So number 1, Jorge y Carolina comprometerse. They got engaged to each other. The se actually means to each other. So se comprometieron. Ooh, that was a long one. Se comprometieron, because the ellos, Jorge and Carolina, are ellos. All right. You better not get that one wrong. I just gave it to you. All right. Adios.